Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you clicked on this video, obviously you are interested in getting your ham radio license and setting up your home base. I am a new ham radio license. My call sign is K2KST. I've been licensed for the last 4 months and I am an extra operator. I decided to go all the way up to extra, and the reason was because I didn't know if I was going to get in trouble if I communicate in a band that I'm not supposed to communicate. And since I don't like that, I just said I'm going to go all the way to the top where the big boys talk, and that way if I get into any band, nobody will tell me, hey, you're not supposed to be in this band. So that's the reason I got the extra. I'm going to show you in this video how I did my home base, knowing practically not much about it, but at least I am jumping into the water. And if you decide to do the same thing, you could see that it's doable. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the video. This is where it's going to be. This thing is already on the ground, so I gotta bring it with the antenna, put it on, and put the bolt through there, and then do the guy wires. And the coax is gonna go all the way down over here, and that's where I'm going to have a utility box there, and from there I'm going to bring it inside to my office shack, radio shack. So let's see. Now everything that I'm doing it is through seeing all the other videos. I'm not an expert. I'm a rookie, and I'm making this video as a rookie. I got all the bands. I'm into CB, GMRS, and ham. That's my CB antenna that I already did following videos on YouTube, which is the best thing to learn. So this is the antenna. There's my antenna. I gotta put it together now. So let's see. It comes very well packed. This is part of these are the they call them aerials. learn you put on the radios. I haven't seen that on any of the amateur people, any videos, but when I'm gonna put the radios, I'm gonna put this. It's called Penetrox. They sell them on DX Engineering by Burndy. Penetrox A, electrical joint compound, and that would help with the conductivity. I think it is. I'm not sure. Remember, I'm a rookie. If I end up getting this radio connected and communicating, it's a win. You could do that exactly because if I do it, you could do it. MMP, HyperFlex 10 coax cable. That's what they recommend. Very nice. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting electrical tape on the antenna. I learned you have to put first electrical tape, and you do it from the bottom up and going up. I don't know. I hear it's because the water. Right now, I'm going to connect a coax cable with the antenna. First, let's do the same thing over here, but here we're going to use electrical tape and coax tape. So this is the coax. I put the part of the antenna for the mast to attach on the, and let's screw this up. This is to avoid water going in. Always the water, have to avoid water going in. I don't think I'll have time to finish this up, but I've been doing the same thing for the last 3 weeks because of rain. Little by little, little by little. Remember, before you put this pipe and you put the coax tape, you have to thread this thing through the coax, because what I have to do is I have to start it from that beginning and thread the whole thing all the way over here, because this is how you attach these other brackets. And if you don't thread it first, you're gonna have to do the whole thing. So remember that you have to thread this and this through the these two first. Oh, it doesn't matter because they're going over here, but you put them on the pipe and then you thread the coax cable, so that way you don't have to do the whole 100 feet of cable. Okay, I'm gonna put this Loctite thread locker. That's the first one. And to the second one.
One million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
I'm trying to get that mast. I need to raise it from here all the way to there. It's just standing there. We got the guide wire coming down, and we have to raise this bracket and put it all the way up here. And it's wobbling too much. So my wife is helping me, and we just right in the middle of doing it because it's so hot over here in Florida. The antenna is high and up, all the way up. Right up there. Okay, so we got the coax cable over here, and what we're gonna do right now is we're going to check the SWR. Some people call it VSWR or SWR with our antenna tuner or antenna tester. It's called, I got the Nano VNA. If I bring the cable over here, I'm gonna stretch it to see. I don't think I'm gonna need 100 feet. It's 100 feet from up there all the way down here, but I definitely gonna need a few feet. The Nano VNA, you probably cannot see too clear. As you can see, it's brand new. We already calibrated before, 144 to 148 megahertz. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna use this connector. This is a N connector, 239 connector, and the cable has 259 connector. I put this tape so that it doesn't get doesn't get water inside. Now I have to take it off. This is a 259. 259 connector. This is a 239 connector. And this is an N connector. The Nano VNA has an N connector, which is this one. So what we do is we connect it to the Nano VNA. Connect it there. And now we got to connect the as you can see, if you can see, that's the SWR right here, the yellow. This is 1. $133, 1.4 is there, 1.5 is there, 1.4, very nice, 1.1, okay, finally I could do the coax cable all the way down to the corner here. it rained so much, got flooded, all of this got flooded, and it was a good idea to put on electric electric PVC for it, so that way it doesn't get wet when it rains, the cable coax. So now I have to put the electrical box right there. It has good reviews from Vevor, very good reviews. That's going to be right there with the lightning arrestor. We'll put the lightning arrestor, put the cable connected to the lightning arrestor. We're going to bring a bare copper cable from inside, connected to the electrical box. And then from the electrical box, I'm going to put another, according to the Elmers, I'm going to put another copper wire, bare copper wire, and bring it to a ground rod, 10 feet ground rod right over here. And then I'm going to go inside and finish the connection, and that'll be to show the new radio is the FTM 500, Yaesu FTM 500. So let's continue. Beautiful. I have space to continue putting more radios. So it's very, very well built. Look at this seal. And if you want to change, you could put the hinges on this side and change it to the other side. Really, really good box. Okay, this hole in my floor, it was made so I could bring the wires through it. It was easier to do it on the hole than to make a hole on my log home. And it comes, the copper wire comes to this pipe. That's a copper pipe that I got in one of the hardware store. You could get it and just cut it. It made it, I think it was 5 feet. So I made it, I screwed that in the back of my desk. As you can see, it's plenty of space to put more grounding on it. And I brought the copper wire. As you can see, I got it all the way. I don't know, I never seen it like that, but I didn't want to cut more copper wire, so it was already cut. I said, let me just keep it like that. I don't think it's gonna harm in any way. But you could probably just cut it and have it in one corner. That's the hole right there. And that other, there's a coax cable for my CB radio. And this is the coax for my VHF, UHF radio from the antenna. That's the copper cable. And then from the pipe, what you do is you use this braided, it's called braided ground wire. It's pretty easy. Just screw it into the pipe and then put it on in the back of your radios, and you'll be all set. All right, let's crack this box open. You can see it comes from DX Engineering. Is one of the popular suppliers of all the equipment that you need for your ham shack. It comes well packed. And they send you a lot of stickers. They're like 4 or 5 stickers. It's very, very well packed. The box is very nice, as you can see. If you like to keep your box for a future sale or just to keep it,
It's very nice. Right off the bat, we are greeted with the user manual. User manual. It's always a good idea to familiarize with yourself with the instructions before diving in. Not too good on packing. I'm just opening in everything that it comes with it. That's a nice microphone. The wires, very long wires. I'm gonna use zip ties to keep them all together, both together. And next we have the radio itself, beautifully packaged and protected. Just look at that design. I can already tell this is going to be a great addition to my station. Comes with that mounting bracket that you could just slide in and slide out. So you could have one in the car and one in the shack. So now let's turn it on and see how my connection end up being a success or a failure. Okay, the radio comes with the wires, but the wires don't come with end connections. So you have to get these power poles. They are very popular. They're called Anderson power pole. Anderson power poles. And you also got to get these rig runner to connect your radios, and also you got to connect your 30 amp power supply. It's better to buy this kit. This kit comes with all the connectors and everything to be able to have your radio connected. If you don't get this, you will not be able to connect your radio. You have to get those as well as the rig runner, because the rig runner helps divide the electricity between the radios. So it's a very important Okay, the radio comes with the wires, but the wires don't come with end connections. So you have to get these power poles. They are very popular. They're called Anderson power pole. Anderson power poles. And you also got to get these rig runner to connect your radios, and also you got to connect your 30 amp power supply. It's better to buy this kit. This kit comes with all the connectors and everything to be able to have your radio connected. If you don't get this, you will not be able to connect your radio. You have to get those as well as the rig runner, because the rig runner helps. Okay, and the final product, after all the connection and everything I've done, I finally got this very nice setup. I still got to put this on the mount. Probably I'm gonna mount it up here or something, and I'm gonna get an extra mount to put it on the truck probably. This is my power supply. It's connected from here to my Rig Runner 400 4005, which is this. Okay, and I connected this to this one. Then I connected my CB radio. I connected it directly over here, right here, and then I also connected it. But this is always with power poles. I got these power poles. They're very. You got to get power poles in order to get this connected to your power supply. This is a 30 amp power supply. It's very quiet and it's not expensive. So you have to get one of this. From this will be connected to your electricity, normal electricity, and then you bring from this, you bring it down to this. And what this does is divide all the between radios, and then this is the radio finally. I was waiting to do the end of to just take off the plastic, the famous, not very, a lot of people say take the plastic off, and that's basically. All right, so I got a few memories there. It's really early, so the bands are dead. But this is a very new ham-friendly radio. It will tell you if you cannot transmit. It says it's not allowed. It's very, this is a nice radio, good radio. If a rookie like me could set it up, then it's very easy to use, you know. K2KST radio test. As you can see, the repeater let me know that it's connected, the antenna is working good. It's a good connection. So I hope this video helped. See you in the next one.